one of the reasons I brought you on is because of NFTs. Okay, we, non-fungible tokens. What does GWAR have to do with the NFTs? What's the connection there with that?
One thing is that these are. I mean, the attractive thing about NFTs from the beginning was that it's a way to sort of monetize art in an interesting way. And the real attraction for us is the long game with the NFT, right? Like the idea that, and it's funny because people are always like, yeah, I mean, people are very critical of NFTs for like any number of reasons. Like, I mean, they don't understand them. They don't want, they say that they're bad for the environment, which I can see, although the people that we work with claim to have sort of mediated that a little bit. At least they're paying attention to it.
Well, there's with the environment, my understanding is that that's not necessarily NFTs itself. It's more the bigger picture of crypto mining, like having all the mining for the crypto coins. But same thing, because you can't have the crypto coins and the blockchain without having the mining. So yeah.
So I mean, this company does something, and I can't remember exactly what it is or describe it, but Fanaply makes some effort to do something regarding that, and I'd be hard pressed to explain it other than that. I think it involves like making the thing more accessible, so there doesn't have to be as many sort of calls to the blockchain or something like that. But the effort that, I mean, what attracted us about it was that in the big picture of things, right? GWAR is a band that is very fascinated with science fiction and with alternate realities and with building, with world building. And there is a way that NFTs, some people talk about them as maybe being a step towards the multiverse, right? Which now, of course, like as soon as we started talking about that, then the next thing the fucking Facebook dude starts spouting off about this. But well before that, we had been thinking to ourselves, wow, it's kind of cool because like you could build, there's a potential for people to own some piece of this world that we're trying to build. And we've always been building this world. And maybe people can actually like sort of own it. And in a sense, they're making it real by doing that. So that is, and then just the general artistic value of NFTs being this thing that like really creates a question of what reality is, at a time when reality certainly seems to me like it's never been more in question than it is right now.
It is. That's actually really, really valid, because there are articles from legit scientific and tech companies coming out on a daily basis, whether I just read one probably in Forbes or someplace like that, where they were talking like, hey, a new scientific document says that we may just be, in a petri dish, for some other civilization. And it's really crazy when you think about it and you start getting deep into thought, are we just an experiment? It's weird.
Well, yeah, but I mean, of course, everybody's doing it now, but these are the things that drove 19th century Scottish philosophers insane, right? I mean, certainly Hume, like struggling with that idea of, do we exist? Or are we, these are things that have been bothering humans for quite some